And welcome everyone to round 13 of PAFR Division 2, Season 4. Today here at the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez for the Mexican Grand Prix. Of course, one of the shortest tracks in all the calendar, but with one of the longest straights in all the calendar as well. And yeah, it's gonna be a very tricky and aggressive track to go on as well. You know, it's one of the easiest tracks to corner cut, especially on the S section on sector 2. Also, it's a really aggressive track, especially that turn 1 of both DRS zones together, so not so easy to defend. The track where overtaking is gonna be seen a lot. But coming into qualifying itself, PFR Luke, the championship leader that has lost a big margin on his lead of the championship in the last 2 races against Rishi's, already come out on the medium tires. Not sure if he's gonna be able to set a lap on these, but what I know is that PFR Luke needs definitely to not make any mistakes and keep himself away from any trouble. If not, still, with only 4 more rounds to go, Rishi can shorten up that gap and even get ahead of him and take the championship, what should have been an easy championship from PFR Luke, take it away from him. But we're gonna follow now a flying lap with PFR Luke. Coming into the main straight, as I said, one of the longest straights in all F1 calendar. Gonna go all through the outside, taking all the curbs down into 3rd gear. Now almost cutting the corner, then not cutting a lot of the next one. Up into 8th gear already, coming into this heartbreaking point. He's gonna miss it a bit, goes a bit deep there. 2nd gear, now quickly up into 3rd and 4th gear, down into 2nd gear really quickly. Now it's gonna come into the tricky part where it's really easy to invalidate the S section, but he's keeping it clean by now. 7th gear, down into 6th gear for the next corner. 7th gear, keeps it nice and clean, doesn't invalidate. Going all by the outside curve, down into 3rd gear for the next corner, down into 2nd gear for the final couple of corners, and into 2nd gear also for the final corner. Ben is already retired and Luke is coming in. Luke didn't complete the lap. I think it was a good lap by PFR Luke there, but for some reason Ben has already retired. I'm not sure if... no, he didn't have a qualifying ban. You can see his car crash there. We go on board with the Aston Martin. No, he's already disappeared, but yeah, he's crashed out. of qualifying. Aaron goes first fastest, 16.2 with the soft set of tires. Evil Souk is up into second place with the medium set of tires, a 16.8. And Vintage Gris also on the mediums, being defeated by his teammate with a 17.4. Euch now puts himself up into P3, but at this moment, with only less than 30 minutes to go, we only have 4 people that have set a lap. Have Indic Gamer with connection issues. And he has just joined back the lobby, but the one with the bigger issue is gonna be Ben, who's already crashed out really early on qualifying. We're gonna have to start from the back of the grid. And there goes Rich with not a very strong time, I have to say. It's 5 tenths lower than Arin, so, well, hoping for his championship chances. That was only a warm-up lap, because if not, then it's not looking good for him. 5 tenths behind Arvin. So, but yeah, I think Rich will bounce back. I really don't think that's all the pace he can pull out of his car. Happy Gilmore also one of the fast guys of the league with an 18.8 his previous lap, but he's coming back I think for a new flying lap, improving 2 seconds in sector 2. Now coming into the final corner down into second gear, kinda lost a bit the car there, but he's gonna come in the line, and it's gonna be a 14.8. Good lap there by Happy Gilmore that goes first, fastest by more than a second. Really good lap there by Happy Gilmore in the Alpine. And here comes PFR Luke. Into the end of sector 2, we're gonna go once again into the final couple of corners, down into second gear. Let's see if he can put himself up ahead of Happy Gilmore. 14.8, the best time of the session till this point. Coming into the line is gonna be, 14.6. Good lap there by PFR Luke that takes the lead by 2 tenths ahead of Happy Gilmore. Going now one more with Teak, who comes back I think after a good amount of time. I think if I'm not wrong I haven't seen Teak for a lot of weeks, maybe months, but here comes into the final sector. Let's see how Teak's pace is going today. Teak sets a 15.9. More than a second slower than the leaders. The moment Luke dominating, then Happy Gilmore, and well, that's the top 2 and the only ones in contention right now. But I know Richie will get into that pack really soon. Literally Siggins now goes up into P5, but with a 16.6, so not in contention for the leading places. Paulo Frost, we are going with his Haas. Went off there in the S section. And here comes Arin on another flying lap, improving 3 temps, which is gonna be, oh, and he goes a bit wider. That might cost him the chance of taking 3rd place. Place Teak occupies right now. And in the gamer spun in the pit lane, so that might be a disqualification maybe by part of the game if he doesn't place his car correctly. In the next couple of oh, he was blocking the pit lane there. Almost Alfa Romeo almost crashed into him. Thankfully, it hasn't got disqualified, but you saw all that disaster going on there in the pit lane. Coming with Rishi, who is with the medium tires, improving 6 temps in sector 1. Yeah, definitely that previous lap time was not good at all, of course. And yeah, he could pull a much better pace than that. He's trying to do it me now, but it's invalidated already. Just realized that. Just realized Rich is already invalidated, and now Evil Suit goes up into 3rd, 15.7. Now following Vintage Grease, who is also known as the Ultimate Front Wing Destroyer. Sorry for that, but I need to say it. I read all the story in the chat, but anyway, let's hope for a consistent race today by Vintage Grease. Keep himself away from accidents and all that stuff. But coming into the final couple of corners, Vintage Grease is not improving a lot on the soft tires. Teammate is much faster than him today, I guess. Coming into the line, and it's only a 16.5. That's more than a second slower than his teammate Evil Suit. It's not on a flying lap right now. Happy Kilmer's off the road. Looking for that pole position against PFR Luke, but PFR Luke seems to be on the pace today as usually, and should be taking that pole position if Happy Kilmer doesn't pull out a great lap, of course. And yeah, Rishi, I guess, will get into contention for that as well. Humble Hippo, the McLaren driver, following him. With my DOS not able to race today for the McLaren team. Indie Gamer has lagged out once again, so Humble Hippo is coming into the end of sector 1, and he's gonna improve. Well, it's actually his first lap, just realized that. 28.7 if I'm not wrong, or something around that. Coming into the S section and down into 4th gear. I think that's low for that corner, in my opinion. It's not going even into 7th gear into the S section. 57.0, sector 2. Where is Humble Hippo gonna go? Chroma now sets a P3 with a 15.5. Hippo comes into the line and is gonna go P10. P10 for Hippo. Now Arin is out on the medium tires. I think he's just improving that set of tires. No, he hasn't. It's not gonna be improving as well, so just practicing at this point. Taking a bit of practice on the mediums. And here comes Rishi, the challenger, the man that's chasing PFR Luke for the championship lead. Brewing 7 tenths into sector 1, that's already enough to put him into the 16th, so almost into the 15th, I think. But here comes Rishi into the S section. There's gonna win a lot of time if he did mess up in his first run. Oh, he invalidates. Rishi invalidates. This is not good for Rishi, as we only have 4 more minutes to go, and yeah, he needs to set up a good lap time soon. If not, he's gonna be starting from the back on this race. And yeah, Rishi comes in for a new set of soft tires. He still has one. He's done a lot of runs already, so Aaron doing a lap on the medium tires as he's 5/10 lower. I will Sook improving 1/10 if it's not wrong what I've just read. But coming into the final corner, and Nabil Sook is gonna do a... No, he's coming in. He's coming in. Now following Paulo Frost, gonna not a flying lap right now. On board now with PFR Luke in the final 2 minutes of qualifying. There's a yellow flag ahead. That's only some people going slow to let the drivers by, I think. Yeah, there's no accident. But PFR Luke has already invalidated his lap, so that might be his final run if he doesn't have enough fuel to do another lap. And Rishi humbly passes out. Broken Reptile is out as well. 2 people haven't set a lap in, the Gamer and Juventino. I'm gonna follow Rishi now, and he's gonna have to focus on more of a consistent lap, a clean lap, than a fast lap at this point, because he's on P15. If he invalidates, that's all for him. He's gonna have to start on the back, unless he wants to do all or nothing, and we'll see what Rishi's decision is gonna be. Currently has a purple sector 1. Maybe it's gonna be all or nothing for Rishi, but he might invalidate and might cost him a good position to starting on P16 this race. Now is Rishi gonna be able to complete a clean lap? Is he gonna invalidate? Holds it in 7th gear. I think he's done the most difficult part of the lap already. Improving 1.3 seconds. This might put him on pole position ahead of PFR Luke. Coming into the final couple of corners, it's pole position for Rishi. He's keep it clean. He's done it fast as well, enough to defeat Luke. No, he hasn't. Only able to go into P3, 15.1, 5/10 lower than Luke. So Rishi, half a second lower than his championship rival, also with Happy Gilmore in the middle of the 2 of them. Happy Gilmore coming into a line, and he's gonna crash. No, improved still, 26,000 if I'm not wrong. But that's gonna be pole position for PFR Luke. He's already invalidated, but can already celebrate that pole position. Juventino's gone finally his last run into P6. 15.5 for Juventino. There's a crash in the pit lane into that Sarin. So it's another pole position in the bag for PAFR Luke on the Red Bull. Takes another pole position in his PFR career. But I have to say, Rishi is gonna have this slipstream into turn 1 in the start of this race. Remember what Verstappen did last year. May we see something like that coming from Rishi? We'll find out in just a couple of minutes. PFR Luke on pole, Happy Gilmore in second place, Rishi in third, Tiki in fourth, Kelly P5, Juventino on P6, Chrome at P7, Vintage Grease P8, Evil Souk P9, Womax P10, and then Echo on P11 will be the first one to be able to choose his tires to start this race. And well, also it's gonna be a good place for Echo to start, as Mexico is a track that degrades tires a lot. And well, strategy here, soft medium is possible for brave drivers, but most common strategy around here, I guess, is gonna be the soft medium soft, or soft soft medium, possibly soft medium soft, or medium soft soft, or something around that. Well, and if there's rain, then well, you know, it's gonna be inter or wet tires, of course. But I don't know what will the weather be. And finally, Vintage Grease managed to defeat his teammate Evil Souk, which, wow, seemed impossible a couple of minutes ago. Well, I wonder why Vintage Grease is 1 second slower today, because, well, I remember the first stages of the championship where he was battling against PFR Luke in, I think, a lot of tracks for pole position. Then he made mistakes, unfortunately, but in the pace he was there. So I don't know what happened to all that pace Vintage Grease had. But anyway, we are gonna wait now for the start of the Mexican Grand Prix. Drivers loading their setups, well, fixing their setups, setting their strategies, and then we are ready to go. So we are ready to get started this Mexican Grand Prix. PFR Luke starts on pole, Happy Gilmore in second place, Rishi in third. People out of the top 10, most of them on the medium tires. Only Eckhout, Paulo Frost and Ben, starts last, have decided to go for the soft tires. Lee Wen King, Aaron, Ippo, Literary Siggins, Broken Reptile, Ouch, and Indie Gamer is gonna start this race on the medium tires. 7 on the mediums, 3 on the softs of the guys out of the top 10. Drivers getting in their positions to start finally this race. Lights coming out at any moment now. Who's gonna get the better start? Lights out and away we go. Who's got the better start now? I think Happy Gilmore's got a good one, but PFR Luke's got a good start as well. Rishi's on the slipstream. Might happen what I said before. Here comes Rishi into turn 1. He's already trying to get past Happy Gilmore, but no, Happy Gilmore will keep into his place. Goes down the inside, and Rishi's trying to get ahead of the Alpine, but the Alpine, oh, and there's a spinner from Juventino. Juventino's off already. Juventino off already. Here comes Rishi on Happy Gilmore, but it's not going to be enough for him to try and get past him. PFR Luke already almost a second advantage on Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore now will have to push to catch the Red Bull driver, but might do it. PFR Luke already 1.2 seconds ahead, 1.3 seconds ahead now. Luke benefited by what happened between Happy Gilmore and Rishi, lost time fighting each other. Now PFR Luke has a really comfortable gap for being only lap 1, 1.3 seconds, but now Happy Gilmore will try and close that gap. PFR Luke needs to try and keep the gap away from Happy Gilmore, and yeah, he's doing so, increasing the gap 1.5. Happy Gilmore now no more ERS to deploy. He's gonna have to deploy now, but he only has 40%, less than 40% now of ERS. PFR Luke's also used good amount of his ERS just to make sure Happy Gilmore doesn't close back the gap again. Interesting start of the race, but let's hope it gives us some better action now. PFR Luke dominating right now, 1.4 seconds. Rishi behind Happy Gilmore, trying to get close into the Alpine driver. Not many things happening right now in the race, apart from a couple of incidents on the back. Aaron on the mediums, what a start there by Aaron, making up 6 places already into P7 on the medium set of tires. Then we have Ouch is the driver that has won the most places on this first part of the race. 8 places in total for Ouch, from P18 if I'm not wrong to P9 now, 9 places. Oh, and that is Lee Wen King falling down the order. Well, and there you go, PFR Luke 2 seconds already ahead. So, well, I think that's the end of the race. Now I'm joking, but yeah, to be honest, if there's no safety car or anything else happens or Luke makes a mistake, I guess that's it. That's the end of the race. No one's gonna catch Luke. Luke has demonstrated to be faster than everyone else, so... But yeah, there's still 33 more laps to go, so you never know what may happen. Ben already doing a really good fight back. He is on P13 now. Eckhout trying to... Oh, and Eckhout's in the wall. Eckhout in the wall. No wing for Eckhout, unfortunately. Here comes Ben at the back of Literary Siggins. On the soft tires, Orange already picked a penalty really early on the race. Really early on the race. Same as Chromad. But Chromad is a 5 seconds, so he can get that one removed. Here comes Ben already on P12. We're gonna follow his fight backs at the back of Evil Sook and Humble Hippo, his teammate, replacing teammate for, you know, Eat My Dust. But, well, good fight back there from Ben, starting last. Oh, and that is Evil Sook in the wall and out! Evil Sook is out! And that's gonna be a safety car now, because that was a very hard crash. Broken Reptile is not in the lobby, I have to say. Well, that's not a safety car, looks like. Very lucky that it wasn't, because, well, that's a hard crash in, well, in a straight, sorry. So yeah, really weird that there was not a safety car for that, but we're gonna keep following Ben that in less than 4 laps has made up 9 places. Now he's gonna try and get past Ippo, but Ippo doesn't have the DRS, so yeah, there's gonna be one more place for Ben. Have to remember he's on the soft tires, Ippo's on the mediums, but anyway, Ben doing a really good fight back job, starting last. Might be a last to first, time will tell, but by now he's already overtaken half of the grid. Well, from P20 to P10 in less than 5 laps. Good job there by Ben. And there's more to come. He's now at the back of Paulo Frost and of Euge as well. And then, well, next driver Arin is 3.5 seconds ahead, but we'll see what Ben can do in this fresh soft set of tires. By now it's 10 places gained by the McLaren driver. Richie has got past Happy Gilmore for P2 of the race, but Happy Gilmore of course will bounce back. Teak also in the train. Teak has kept the train. Good job there by Teak. Womack's there battling with Vintage Grease, a bit of contact going on there. Arin is gonna try and get past these two. Arin is gonna have a really good run, also on the medium tires. Not sure, don't think the mediums are working better than the softs already, but anyway. Arin is gonna get a good run here. Might get past Vintage Grease on the next race. Womack's already getting past Vintage Grease. Arin could try and do the same here. Not here, but on the next race. Vintage Grease only gonna have this slipstream of Womack to defend from getting overtaken by Arin. Let's hope Vintage Grease doesn't destroy his front wing, and then all is good. Oh, but this time it's Arin who taps him. Well, Ben is struggling a bit more to get past Paulo Frost. Of course, Paulo Frost has the DRS to defend himself from Ben's attack. Ben showing better pace, I guess, than Paulo Frost. Meanwhile, PAFR Luke is in another planet, leading the race by 4 seconds. And well, look at that. Rishi has pulled away more than a second from Happy Gilmore, so I guess that's gonna be Rishi holding into that second place more easily. But no, here comes Happy Gilmore, and he's closing back in the straight. Well, Ben, nothing he can really do about it now. He's getting stuck with Paulo Frost, but no, Paulo Frost has lost the DRS, so here comes Ben. He's gonna get past the Haas driver. He's gonna go all the way by the outside and gets the move done. Yes, he does. Paulo Frost there trying to defend his place. Oh, but now Ben gets a 3-second time penalty. Ben gets a 3-second time penalty. Well, after all the overtakes, he had to cut some corners there. So, but we'll see. We will see. It's still a long way to go. Many things can still happen on this race. But now Ben comes for Euge on P8 of this race. What a fight back there from Ben, I have to say. 11 places. Oh, and Euge is off. Euge is off the road. Didn't even need to fight that one. Possibly Euge has wing damage. Not visible damage, but yeah, he hit the wall. Well, that's what I saw. And now Kelly trying to get past him. Kelly's lost a lot of places on this race. Ben up into 8th place of the race. Paulo Frost is going to be just at his back, but don't think he has the pace to fight back Ben. Ben's next target is going to be catch the pack of Womack, Saurin and Vintage Race. Richie now picks a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Ben closing the gap, 2.2 seconds. Let's see how much he can close it in the S section. Paulo Frost also doing a really good job holding into Ben's DRS, even Ben is showing the better pace, but Paulo Frost is there, it's not losing time. And yeah, this is going to help him a lot, because when Ben he's being helped by Ben to catch the pack ahead. 1.8 seconds the gap between Ben and Vintage Grease, reaching now 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Wow. Things going from bad to worse for Richie on this race. Meanwhile, PFR Luke is already on Mars. 5.6 seconds ahead of Happy Kilmore. So at this point I can confirm actually PFR Luke is not human at all. He's not human. He's some kind of alien or something from other planet or another galaxy even, because look at that, 9 laps, 5.7 seconds already ahead of Happy Kilmore. Rich is coming to the pit lane, but with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Vintage Grease battling against Aaron. This is allowing Ben to close. Womack's already came in, and look at that battle ahead. Orin against Vintage Grease. Here comes Ben on the DRS already off. Both drivers ahead has already cut the pack. And mostly I think if no safety car comes out, the realistic place for Ben is gonna be, I guess, a P4 behind the 3 leaders, the current leaders, and of course, oh, and Happy Kilmore's had an incident. No, he's coming to the pit lane. Now I was gonna say realistic place for Ben is gonna be P4 behind PFR Luke, Tik and Rishi, of course. Oh, and there's a yellow flag. That is the Alpine of Lee Wayne King. Happy Kilmore's came out of the pit lane. He's come out way behind Rishi. But of course Rishi has 8 seconds of penalties. They are not going to be removed because... Oh, and Vintage Grease goes off there, a bit off. And that allows Ben to go ahead. And now Ben is going to try and chase Orin, but Orin has, at this point, maybe better tires than what Ben has. Ben again cutting corners, and yeah, he's going to get another penalty. 6 seconds for Ben. So yeah, realistic thing for Ben now is going to be a P4, because with all those penalties, I don't think there's much he can do. Don't think someone with 6 seconds is gonna win a race, but anyway, good fight back from Ben. And PFR Luke now in another universe, I'll say 18 seconds ahead of PFR Arin. Red Bull 1-2 at the moment, but this is fouls, of course. You know, people have made their stops. Arin still has to make his. PFR Luke might get the Grand Slam here maybe, because yeah, he hasn't lost a place. He started a race on pole, kept the lead, needs to lead every lap, then Well, the fastest lap, and yeah, that's all. Grand Slam for PFR Luke. PFR Luke looking for a Grand Slam, but no, he's just messed it up. No Grand Slam for PFR Luke coming today because he's pitted too early for that. He could have extended that more, I know. Or might he come out ahead of Arin? That's gonna be really difficult. Is Grand Slam or not? Bye-bye Grand Slam. He's already come out behind Arin, so no Grand Slam for PFR Luke today. Lost it by 1 second. Yeah, unfortunately for PFR, Luke's not gonna be a Grand Slam because already Aaron's taking the lead of the race. But you know, I really don't know why he pitted there. Yeah, he was gonna lose to Richie, I guess, if he didn't. Well, anyway, giving priority to his championship. Actually, if he gets past Aaron, it's still kind of like a Grand Slam. I mean, he'll still be leading every lap, but he's already lost the lead at some point. But anyway, it's not gonna happen if he didn't get past him now. It's not getting past him before the lap ends, I guess. Well, that confirms it is not a Grand Slam because Aaron has led lap 12, so no Grand Slam for PFR Luke, who's now easily gonna overtake Aaron and retakes the lead of the race. But yeah, he's gonna miss that Grand Slam by mostly a second. It was just a second he came out behind Aaron and cost him the chance of taking a Grand Slam. But anyway, I think Luke will be happy with getting everything today, except that pole position, a race win, and well, let's see fastest lap as well. Now has much fresher tires than Richie, has clean air, much fresher tires than Happy Gilmore. Richie's gonna lose 5 seconds in the pit lane. So now at this point, I just want to see Luke smash the field, see a win by around 20 seconds or something like that. Would be interesting and well, smashing of course. Let's see what happens. Following Ben now, who's dropped now into P11 due to his pit stop and has a lot of penalties as well. Ben getting close into the back of Kelly, but it's not going to be in the arrest range on this lap. That's going to cost him some time. And Aaron is in the pit lane. PAFR gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. No, Aaron is not in the pit lane. He got overtaken by Euch. He got overtaken by Euch in the same company of tire. Here comes Richie all the way by the outside, getting past Aaron. Yeah, good job there by Richie, but it's already really far behind from championship rival PFR Luke. Aaron picks another penalty, already 6 seconds for the Red Bull driver, for the other Red Bull driver. He's now losing time. So Aaron got wing damage. Why is he losing so much? Doesn't look like he does, but anyway, he's dropping a lot of places there. Juventino, who's on the soft tires. Yeah, I guess he has wing damage because yeah, he went really wide there. Euch in the pit lane, Aaron in the pit lane. Let's confirm if he had wing damage or not. Yes, he has wing damage. He's replacing the front wing there. It's changing to soft tires. Luke leads now 5 seconds ahead of Rishi. Nothing Rishi can really do about it. Luke has way fresher tires, or 3-lap fresher tires. He's gonna easily pull away now on the lead of the race. What a race by PFR Luke. So dominant, so solid. Nothing to do, nothing able to be done about it by his rivals. Yellow flag, that is nothing important, I guess. Here comes Ben, making up some places, gonna go try and get past Kelly. Paulo Frost is out, but oh, he's crashing to the pit lane entry. Or has he retired in the pit lane? Anyway, Paulo Frost is out of this race, but no safety cars come out, so PFR Luke is... What was that? I just saw something really weird, but anyway, let's continue. Here comes Arin on soft tires, getting past Indie Gamer on P11. Indie Gamer hasn't stopped yet, and Ben is not able to get past Kelly. Kelly is making things really difficult for Ben. So yeah, now I see it even more complicated that Ben can even try and get P4 on this race. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy. Humble still to make his stop. And Womack's also on a really good race. Here comes Ben, he's gonna back off, he's not gonna try and dive on the inside of Kelly. Should easily get past humbly for the two of them, else catch him at the back. But anyway, it's been a really good fight back by Ben, I have to say. We'll see what place he finishes this race. There goes Ipo into the pit lane. Ipo comes into the pit lane finally. And here comes Ouch, he's gonna get past Ben because he's on the faster compound of tire. Now can he get past Kelly as well? I'm not sure. He's gonna wait for the next straight. Getting really good traction on those soft tires, and he's gonna easily get past him, I guess. Kelly has the DRS defense, but anyway. The traction is for out and gets passed into the next corner. No, but actually Kelly's trying to fight him. Out going all the way by the outside. Ben, let's see if he can do something opportunistic here and try and get past Kelly. Hasn't happened. Get getting a comment from the commentary box. We're gonna quickly check that as well. There's not much to see right now on this part of the race, but I'm gonna go for the comments. Forget it's a nonsense comment, but I don't know who, but yeah, nonsense thing being written in the commentary box. So coming back into the race, Ben is still stuck behind Kelly, not able to get past him. PFR Luke leads by the gap of only the short gap of 3 hours ahead of Richie. But no, now going seriously, he's 6.7 seconds ahead of Richie, but well, no, that gap is gonna be increased by 5 seconds when Richie has to pit, because Richie is gonna be serving his 5-second penalty. So it's gonna be even a more dominant win for PFR Luke. Of course, if nothing changed. If nothing changed, of course. Keep getting more comments in the commentary box, so I'm gonna read them right now, but we're gonna keep focusing on the race at the same time. It's a message from Dark Lord who says, hey, how old are Ben's tires? So Ben's tires are currently 7-lap old medium tires. He is gonna be doing one more stop for soft, of course, at the end of this race. But yeah, that's your answer, Dark Lord, is 7-lap old medium tires for Ben. PFR Luke lead, but hasn't been able to pull away so much from Richie. Actually, Richie shortened up a 10th or 2 in the last lap, so maybe is PFR Luke not pushing? No, he has no ERS, but same does Richie. Kinda weird what's going on. Maybe Richie had something else to do there, but so I guess we are not seeing PFR Luke win by 20 seconds, maybe not. Well, Ben finally got past Kelly, stopping to P5. Womack's coming in for a new set of tires, set of medium tires. We got another commentary, so I'm gonna go and read that. Oh, it was Darklord who says, alright, thanks man. Yeah, no problem. Happy to inform all the viewers about any questions they have. So, you know, if you want to know something, just ask me and I'll answer as soon as possible. So, now let's continue with the race. PFR Luke keeps leading by 6 seconds. Now the pace between him and Rishi is the same. Yeah, because PFR Loop hasn't been able to pull away a bigger gap, and I also have to give some credit to Rishi for that, because his tires are 3 laps older than PFR Luke's tires. Edge now picks a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Oh, I just realized that Rishi actually has 11 seconds, so that's even worse. And someone is in. Oh, I think that's Lee Wayne King. So. Oh, something happened to Luke there because he lost 5 tenths, 6 tenths to Rishi. Might have been a minor mistake that he'll recover from it now, or simply not pushing at all. Yeah, you know, it's a track where it's easy to get penalties, so maybe he's just trying to keep it safe at this point. That's why the gap hasn't increased, and that's why Richie has now 11 seconds. Maybe Luke has been trying to be careful while Richie has been pushing everything he has. Might be the reason. Well, definitely my driver of the day today is going for a ban if the race finishes like it is, because wow, he's managed to make it from last place to P5 currently. He's gonna drop some places into penalties, but anyway, it's a big fight back there by Ben. I think he still has a minor chance of taking that P4, but looks really unlikely right now, but could happen. Don't discard that possibility. Richie has been a second faster than PFR Luke in the final laps. Now the gap has been reduced to 5 seconds, 4.9. I don't know what's going on or why Luke is losing pace now. I simply Richie finds his pace, or is there something wrong with PFR Luke? Or is he saving simply? Does he have any damage to the car? If he has damage, where did he get the damage? Because the gap is falling massively now. 4.5. Is he lifting, coasting maybe? It's out of fuel. Ben gets another penalty, and yeah, I'm now losing all hopes on Ben right now. And even in following his race, because, well, he's gonna be with all those penalties. Even pointless what he does, then it's still gonna end up losing a lot of places. And now Richie has lost a lot there. What was that? Richie lost an entire second there. What is going on here? Is there any glitch? How did that happen? He lost a second in less than a sector. He made a big mistake I didn't see. Or is Luke pushing? Yeah, Luke is not pushing at all. Look at that. He's changing gears immediately. He's slowing down on purpose. So I guess he put a very low fuel on the car then, because then I don't explain why he would be doing this. Yeah, he's not getting any speed, but I wonder if it's really necessary for him to do this. Oh, yellow flag, Juventino's out of the race. Juventino is out. Well, if that's not a safety car, then that's ridiculous. We already have like 3 crashes, and there's been no safety car at all on this race. I wonder why. Let's check the settings. Oh, safety car is on reduce, so... Or has it always been like that? I don't know, but I see it really weird that we've already have a lot of big crashes on this race, and we've not had a single Bertol safety car. Wow, Richie is literally cutting everything. It's 14 seconds now. Wow. By the way, is PFR Luke trying to go to the end of the race with these tires? I wonder. I guess Happy Gilmore can do it. So at the end, most people are going for the one-stop soft medium, or medium soft, no, soft medium mostly. Not stopping again. And well, we have, oh, that is the Aston Martin of Promag off. PFR Luke keeps on the fuel saving. I don't know, I don't see the red light on the fuel, but I don't know why is he doing this. Reaches closed a lot the gap in the last laps. But to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you, this race is boring. This race is really boring for me at this point. There's really nothing to watch on this race. And a lot of this is gonna be defined on penalties at the end. Well, here you got a bit of action with Kelly and Ben. Both have already made their final stop, but this is already decided for Kelly's car, because look at the number of penalties. Oh, Luke is coming in. Luke is coming into the pit lane for fresh soft tires. I think he could have gotten to the end with the tires he had, but he decided to do one more stop. Maybe go in for fastest lap. Currently, who has fastest lap? Let's see. It's Kelly who has fastest lap. Might be the reason, I don't know. But look at the gap PFR Luke has now. Luke is currently 16 seconds behind Richie. So with the current pace, as it is now, the winner is gonna be Happy Gilmore. So I mean, if Luke is not able to catch those 11 seconds in the next 6 laps, it's gonna be the biggest mess up from PFR Luke, possibly in all his career, but I guess it's enough time for him to catch Happy Gilmore. Anyway, Rishi leads 4.17 ahead of Happy Gilmore. I also have to say Happy Gilmore closed the gap. The gap was around 6 seconds with Rishi, but now it's been reduced to 4.4 seconds with him. But on penalties, this is going to be decided in favor of Happy Gilmore, of course. He's going to take that P2 at least, if it's not something else, but it looks really difficult now. Luke is coming really fast for him. There's literally no way Happy Gilmore is holding into that second place from PFR Luke. Luke is flying right now on track. He wanted that fastest lap. Five more laps to go. The gap that was 11 seconds in only one lap and a bit more has been subtracted to 6 seconds, around 5 seconds faster per lap. So just in lap 34, Luke should already be at the back of Happy Gilmore. But is there anything actually Gilmore can do about it? I don't think there is, but we'll see. They are drivers. They can pull out some really interesting stuff, but we will have to find out. Rishi is now the one losing time against Happy Gilmore. Happy Gilmore is closing into Rishi. Well, at least Luke gave us some excitement in these final laps of the race with his final stop. He only was able to subtract 2 seconds away from Happy Gilmore in this last lap. Happy Gilmore has subtracted 1 second from Rishi. Now PFR Luke is gonna be just at the back of Happy Gilmore, 2.4 seconds. The overtake should be happening in lap 34. Nothing, absolutely nothing Happy Gilmore can do about it. Even if he had Rishi's DRS to defend, Luke is still gonna get past him. Well, let's see now if maybe Gilmore is able to stay away from, keep Luke away from DRS into the next main straight, the next pass for the main straight, but I think that's gonna be impossible. He's even gonna be on DRS now, yeah. No, he's not gonna be on DRS now, but almost did, and should be an easy move for PFR Luke into the next race. Yeah, nothing, absolutely nothing Happy Gilmore can do about it. It's gonna be an easy pass, not even gonna struggle with it. Here comes PFR Luke to retake the lead of the race in lap 34. Gets past Gilmore. And that is it. That is it. On this race, Tick is out, but he retires in the pit lane. And now this is the battle between Rishi and PFR Luke, where Luke can't really do anything about it. It's only gonna help Happy Gilmore to close the gap between him and Rishi. Now the gap between Happy Gilmore and Rishi is gonna be less than a second. Rishi there backing Luke a bit off there. This is helping Happy Gilmore to close the gap. He might have DRS with Luke still, but no, I think that's not gonna be it. Or is it gonna be it? There goes Happy Gilmore. It's not gonna be on DRS, but it's gonna be really close to Rishi. Here comes Rishi, and there's absolutely nothing he can do against PFR Luke. He's gonna go flying past through him. This is the two championship rivals, and that is Luke taking the lead of the race in lap 35. Well, that final stop from Luke gave us some excitement on this race at the end. And now Happy Gilmore is 1.6 seconds behind Rishi. But, well, there's really no point in getting past Rishi. I saw a bunch of penalties. So, yeah, nothing's gonna change here. Luke first, Gilmore second place, and Rishi in third. Luke did everything perfect today, did what he had to do after two bad races in a row. There goes with a really solid performance today, smashes the field, wins, gonna win in Mexico, and is gonna extend that championship lead advantage. Coming into the final lap of this Mexican Grand Prix, Luke is gonna take victory in Mexico, already 3 seconds ahead of Rishi. It's gonna be a win around of what, 7 seconds ahead of Happy Gilmore, I guess. Rishi is gonna be demoted to third. You know, Happy Gilmore is getting really close to Rishi, 1.2 seconds only behind. Rishi pulled away a lot on the first part of the race, middle part of the race. Now in this final part, Happy Gilmore has subtracted a lot. It's actually not going to be a big win by Luke in terms of distance, only going to be 4 seconds, 5 seconds around. Oh, and Rishi there goes and picks another penalty. Wow. How many penalties Rishi has picked today? 17 seconds. That's more than anyone else in the entire grid. Here comes Luke into the final corner and is gonna dominantly win in Mexico. Well, wasn't a win by 20 seconds, but still a really dominant win by PFR Luke there. Happy Gilmore is gonna come and take second of the race. Rishi takes third. And yeah, I was just not gonna be taking P3 still. Rishi had a lot of penalties, but not enough for Elch to get ahead. Kelly takes P4, Elch P5. Finally, Ben is gonna fall into P8, so not sure if we're gonna pick him as driver of the day anymore. Possibly not. Picked a lot of penalties. I'm gonna go driver of the day to PFR Luke, of course. A really solid race. Super solid race. Did everything he had to do correctly. And takes a win with no penalties as well. Driver of the day for me, PFR Luke. So that's it for today. PFR Luke wins with a really solid performance. Wasn't a grand slam, but it was a dominant win by PFR Luke anyway. Pole position, win, fastest lap, takes all the points possible today. That is also going to increase the championship advantage against Rishi, so 3 rounds to go. I think this is already mostly decided in his favor, but you never know. A lot of things can happen in 3 races, so we'll see. So I'm gonna wait to see if we are getting interviews or not today. PFR Luke has already said he can't. Reese and Happy Gilmore haven't replied yet, but if I don't get an answer in the next, 2 minutes, I'm just gonna cut the stream. So PFR Luke and Rishi can't join interviews, and I haven't been replied by Happy Gilmore, so I'm gonna end the stream now. So that's all for today. Thank guys for being with us, and we will be back next weekend for next round, round 14. Should be Brazil, I guess. Let me see. Yeah, it is round 14 at Brazil, so we'll be back for the next round. So thanks to everyone once again, and goodbye.